What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today I've got another really quick video for you guys. This one is talking about a change to the blog post that Sledgehammer made, talking about the changes from beta to launch for Vanguard. It turns out they actually edited this blog post recently, and with this edit they mentioned that they buffed the Dead Silence field upgrade. Not the Ninja Perk, but the Dead Silence field upgrade, which is still going to be there, still going to exist on top of the Ninja Perk. But with this, Dead Silence gains access to the Ghost effect in addition to silent movement when active. So not only will you have quieter footsteps when Dead Silence is popped, you will also be ghosted, so enemies with a spy plane up won't be able to see you on the radar, at least for that short period of time where Dead Silence is still running. And they did mention that this is to provide more flexibility in perk loadouts. So I did just want to quickly share my thoughts and opinion on this and why I think this is actually a great change. Keeping in mind, of course, this is before the game has launched. I haven't had the opportunity to test Footstep audio, and a lot of my opinion will hinge on how loud the base Footstep audio is. But basically, as of right now, the Ninja Perk that they added to the game that wasn't there in the beta but will be there at launch, this was added into the tier 1 slot of perks, which means it's directly competing against the Ghost Perk as well as Fortified, which is essentially like EOD or Flak Jacket from previous Call of Duty games, where it helps mitigate explosive damage. And those are two very, very powerful perks. So I actually really like the idea of them not only keeping Dead Silence around, but also buffing it a little bit to open up some more freedom with your class setups, because at least as of right now, as far as we're aware, there's not going to be any option whatsoever to take two perks from the same tier of perks. There's no wild cards or anything like that, so you literally only get one perk from tier 1 no matter what. And for some people, they really want to be able to stay off the radar all the time so spy planes aren't picking them up. They want that stealth sort of playstyle. But in staying off the radar by choosing the Ghost Perk, then you don't have access to silent footsteps, and therefore that sort of defeats the purpose of the stealth build. You can stay off the radar all you want, but if the enemy's just going to hear you coming from a mile away so they can pre-aim and just kill you as you come around a corner, then it would be kind of pointless to play with the stealth playstyle. On a similar note, if you're somebody that's playing an objective game mode where there's lots of explosions, you likely will want to be using the Fortified perk. But again, what if there's that situation where you see a great opportunity to flank the enemy, but you can't really take it because you don't have silent footsteps, and again, they're just going to end up pre-aiming you and killing you. The fact that they kept Dead Silence as a field upgrade as well, I think is going to open up some great possibilities. So for those that do want to run Fortified in an objective game mode, they can still have Dead Silence in their back pocket to be used situationally, so when they see that window of opportunity for a flank, they can take it by popping their Dead Silence. And not only will they have the quiet footsteps for that short period of time, they will also be hidden from spy planes, so it really helps with that quick flank. Additionally, a big hope that I have is that they're going to be properly balancing footstep audio. I have talked about this in the past. I think if they followed suit with COD World War II's base footstep audio, that would be the best way to balance things, because in that game, if you were playing a hectic objective game mode, let's just say like Domination for instance, you couldn't really rely on footstep audio as your primary source of awareness. Sure, you'd pick up on some footstep audio every now and then, and it would help you get a kill every once in a while, but it wasn't something you could rely on all the time, and I never really felt like I was punished heavily for running around and trying to flank an enemy without using a perk that silences my footsteps. So my hope is if they balance footsteps in a similar fashion to COD World War II, that'll make it so the Ninja Perk is really going to be reserved for Search and Destroy players. Because in Search and Destroy, that's where having quiet footsteps is absolutely necessary, and this is why in Modern Warfare Search and Destroy, you often saw people basically just hanging around by their spawn until their Dead Silence would charge up, and then at that point, they could try and make a play. By having Ninja as a perk all the time, that's going to be great for Search and Destroy players. And then I'm hoping if they balance footstep audio properly, this is where the Dead Silence field upgrade will come into play for more objective game modes, where you'll probably want to run Fortified because you're going to be dealing with explosives if you're on the objective, but having Dead Silence as a field upgrade gives you that situational ability to flank or stay off the radar if you hear an enemy calls in a spy plane. So on paper at least, this is all sounding great to me, but at the end of the day, it really does depend on how they balance footstep audio. If they end up going the Modern Warfare route and having elephant footsteps, then I don't think this is going to be enough, because then you're basically going to feel like Ninja is a crutch perk, and you're going to have to use that if you want to be competitive, at least if you're somebody that plays in the higher skill lobbies where everybody's got a headset on. And that could still be a big issue, but at least we would have the ability to choose the Ninja Perk, unlike in Modern Warfare. But yeah, at least on paper, things are shaping up to be pretty good. I'm excited to be testing out Footstep audio. It will be one of the first things I test out because it is such an important factor when it comes to the gameplay pacing and flow. But those are my thoughts on this, and I'd like to hear from you guys in the comment section below. What do you think about the fact that they not only introduced the Ninja Perk, but also kept Dead Silence as a field upgrade? And what do you think about the fact that they have buffed the Dead Silence field upgrade to also give you the ability to be ghosted? Do you think this is too much when it comes to dampening footstep audio, or do you like this? Do you think they're really going to be complementing each other well? So when you want to go full stealth, you choose Ninja, whereas you still have the option for partial stealth with the Dead Silence field upgrade. Just let me know those thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.